Good afternoon, all subscribers to West African military rulers. I was hoping to do a sort of like a full-length video cast, but then I discovered my computer has certain limitations. So this has inspired me to actually go ahead and buy a new one. The intention was to speak about my article on Ignatius Acheampong, because I think the idea behind what one is trying to achieve is not just to go according to or settle a particular narrative in terms of bringing out facts about an individual and applying bits and pieces of analysis. It's actually something about linking the past with the present and the future. And so if you've read that essay on Acheampong, you will find that it covers various themes, apart from giving a chronology of what happened during his political life as the Ghanaian leader. But one of the important points I wanted to address was the fact that Acheampong himself challenged the international monetary system. In other words, what he did, forgetting about how his regime ended up in the sorry state that it did, and I'm not attributing any genius to Acheampong, but what one is saying is that the industrialized world, the Western world, through those Bretton Woods institutions, have consistently, as a policy, made developing countries indebted. This has something to do, quite obviously, with the system of capitalism, which condones usury. And so, this system, in a sense, has never really been exposed. It's just been, when countries have gone into great amounts of debt, it's always been attributed to misuse of public funds and the like. And that's no such thing. Whether it's a socialist-friendly government or a capitalist-friendly government, you end up in debt. And there's a reason behind that. And very few people actually mention this, perhaps at the risk of their lives, among the world leaders. One person who took a stand on it actually happened to be Muammar Gaddafi. So the point I'm making is that even as great a figure as Julius Nyerere was not wised up to that reality, that the goal of the Bretton Woods institutions, whether or not it looks as if they're helping you through development economics or through structural adjustment policies, the real aim of it all is to ensure that you will be charged interest. That is the raison d'etre of capitalism. And I don't need to speak as a socialist to say that, or an anarchist, but that's just reality. And I think this is something the developing world needs to come to be aware of and to challenge. I think perhaps one person who's challenging it is the head of state of Rwanda, because the other thing that is inhibiting the growth of African nations is this issue of developing industries. Now, of course, there are issues about developing nations raising capital, but we're talking just about the simple things: how to make shoes, how to develop a cotton industry, and also make sure that you can make your own clothes. These things are being denied. And so it was very interesting in recent times for the government of the United States to impose or threaten to impose sanctions against certain countries in East Africa who wanted to get rid of what they call mitumba. Mitumba is the use of old clothes, which are imported into these countries. And Rwanda refused, but the other countries capitulated. So I wouldn't say more than that. This is unplanned. I've been grading work in my work as an academic. I've just come off a video conference with a business contact in South Africa. So next time I'll try and do something which is a bit more planned and a bit more structured. Okay, so this is just like a test run. Good day to all of you. Thank you for viewing and listening.